Alright guys, so just in this video we're just going to talk a wee bit just about hamstrings and just the various ways just trying to strengthen the hamstrings. A lot of people have very weak hamstrings, especially footballers, and people do a lot of running, do too much cardio again, it just stretches the hamstring, and a lot of people have a lot of problems with it. And then you will see that they start stretching it, and they do a lot of stretching. You always see in football, if guys have dodgy hamstrings, you're always doing this crack. Really, from what I found anyway, I had problems with my hamstring a couple of years ago, and then just over the winter done a few exercises just to strengthen it, and you know, it's kind of a grand sense and just kept taking over. Especially in the football, a lot of inter-county footballers will be doing like Nordic cores and things like that to strengthen it up, but definitely at club level, guys don't seem to kind of know that. But if you're having problems with your hamstrings, you don't want to overstretch them too much. You definitely want to do some exercise to strengthen them, and you know, just strengthen it so then the problem should it should help you curtail it, okay? So we're just going to show you a few wee exercises if you want to try and do these, and it will help, especially if you have a lot of hamstring problems. Try and get them in 2 or 3 times a week, a couple of sets, decent weight, alright? The first one is just Romanian deadlifts, one leg Romanian deadlifts, or RDLs as they say, okay? So you just get your dumbbells, or whatever you can use, but dumbbells do the best job obviously. You can do the body weight, but you just bend the right leg, just slightly bending it, and you're just coming down, you want the back foot going right up behind you, and then you're pulling back up, and standing up tall. So you're just keeping the reps going like that, and just nice and slow. So the heavier weight you have, as you come down, the heavier weight you have, the more you have to pull in your hamstring, the backside glute, to try and pull yourself up, okay? So you want to get a reasonable weight at that, and make sure it's effective. And obviously, even if you don't have hamstring problems, any of the ladies want to tone up the backside, the legs, that's a very good exercise for that as well. So you can do it body weight, and obviously, like we always say, the more weight you can add, the better. There's also a few good ones on the Swiss ball, if you have that at home or access to it or whatever. Your basic one is just, you can put the hands on the ground just for a bit of balance, and just as you roll the ball in with the heels, raise the hip up. So that'll be your basic one. Just in that you're getting it tight in the hamstrings. Then if you want to make it a wee bit tougher, you can do it with the hands up, just to kind of knock off your balance, but you're probably better off just having the hands on the sides so you can focus more on the hamstring. Another real good one, if you want to do plenty of reps of this, is to keep the hips up the whole time. Really keep it tight, and then just pull in and out. Just like that, so you get a real good bit of work in the hamstrings there. You're kind of flexing in, just crunch the hamstring. And if you find if you're doing that 30-40 seconds, you start to feel it. You'll start to feel it a lot more. The other good one is the Nordic cores. If you have a partner, or if you can hold your feet underneath a sandbag, dumbbell rack, whatever, you can sit down and just kind of fall forward and back. That's probably the best one of the lot. And obviously if you have a hand machine in the gym or whatever, then obviously getting that. So just try them out. I'm sure some of you have different ideas on how you can increase the strength of the hamstring and things like that, but this is just kind of basic for just lads playing football or doing too much running that have problems with their hamstrings, and definitely the ladies that kind of want to tone up that area as well. So just let me know any questions or whatever. Thanks for watching.